The Chapayev, a Tier 8 Soviet light cruiser that has two main strengths going for it. It has 12 6-inch guns that are easy to aim and do pretty nice damage, as well as a 12-kilometer radar consumable that offers great area denial capabilities. However, it is not without its weaknesses, as the Chapayev does have pretty poor armor and lackluster maneuverability. Overall, it's a ship that has more strengths than weaknesses, though I have found that I'm not the best with it. Either way, I figured I'd at least showcase it here today, so here you go. Here's my equipment and captain build for reference. So, Tier 10 to start off, not the best, I'll say that. But there's a lot of islands that we can use to at least try and not get blown up by, say, the Montana or Mecklenburg. I've only played the ship a little bit, and it's been a while since I actually played the shores before at Tier 7, so I'm a bit rusty on how exactly I want to play this. But, you know, having a 12-kilometer radar, always pretty fun. Always enjoy that.
I've got you in my
Smolensk
sights.
is also not ideal. I do not like that thing either. It's basically just this ship, but like significantly better. Sorta. It's this ship in the sense that it is a Soviet light cruiser. It just has 16 guns. And it also has a smoke screen. So this is not ideal, to say the least. Not ideal in the slightest. I forgot about the garbage turning radius that I have. So I'm going to beach here. Alright, this might be a quick return to port. And of course my torpedoes on that side are broken. Not that it would really work, because these only have a 4-kilometer range. And Smolensk is going away. Can I keep moving forward, or am I just stuck here? This is just not ideal. Alright, let's go over to this side real quick. Valparaiso is also not ideal. North Carolina's down. Okay, that's not good. Might actually just kind of stop right here.
I've
Try and
got
find a
you in my
Yugumo. Okay,
sights.
Yugumo's there. Can actually try and get that real quick. Probably attracting attention from the Izumo, but... oh, the Smolensk. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. Try and get the Yugumo first. Before I die. Oh, I did. There we go. Alright. I'll take the trade. Smolensk is just going to kill me now.
This is how we solve problem on Soviet ship.
Of course, I can't hit him from here. Can I survive? I probably should have stopped, but it's whatever at this point. I hate Smolensk so much, and our team's just not bothering to try and shoot at it, which is kind of annoying. Alright, once again, not the most ideal matchup in the world, but at least there's no Tier 10 battleships. Still, again, not super ideal, I guess. Does look like the Minogumo probably went down over there, I would have to assume. Like they all went down that way. Oh yeah, there's the Minogumo.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Well, if he does go dark, I will radar him. Just can't shoot him at the moment.
I've got you
Now we
in
radar
my
him.
sights.
And he just got destroyed. Oh, I have AP loaded still. Okay. No, I can't get this on Yat-sen. Presumably the Georgia and the Bremen will deal with that, so let's... I'm not quite sure where I want to go at the moment. That Lepanto is just not moving for some reason. I don't really know why. Okay, let's... Guess I'll shoot the Lepanto while he's just sitting there menacingly. Or not, because he just disappeared. Maybe I'll turn my guns around on the Bremen, now that he's over there. Looks like the Bremens might be coming down this way? Yeah, he might be. This will get me spotted, though, unfortunately. Because of that Lepanto. So I might die to that Sun Yat-sen if he decides to shoot me. Oh, there's a Hawaii over there as well. This is... not ideal. Especially because of the Hawaii. Ouch. I guess that was the Bremen? Yeah, that was the Bremen.
Concentrate fire on the enemy
This is
warship.
why I didn't really want to push forward, but oh well. Now I'm getting into that hetero range. Huh.
We have the advantage, comrades, but we have not won yet. Put away those...
Because at this point, I'm just getting crossfired into oblivion. And, like, all those guys over there are just very insistent on shooting me and no one else. I guess I'm the only one they can shoot, but still, it's kind of annoying. Ouch. That was probably the Pommern, I assume. And are they gonna kill me? They might. Yep. Cool. Well, middle of the pack this time is better than at the bottom, at least. Still not super ideal, but hey, better than nothing. It's not a good start so far for me. I usually play better in this ship, but not great so far. Is that a Vallejo? Wait, that is a Vallejo? What is a Vallejo? Ship you never see. Just because it's a steel ship, but like it's an okay steel ship, and it's also the only, I think the only tier 9 steel ship that's available. Could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. And it's basically a tier 9 Worcester. You know, it's got the Worcester guns at tier 9 compared to the tech tree ship, the Seattle, which is just weird. Like a made up Cleveland-ish kind of ship with, or like it has Cleveland guns but in triple turrets. I don't know. The Seattle's a weird ship. It's also, it got buffed. I think it might have been this year. I don't remember exactly when they added the 360-degree turret traverse to American and Pan American light cruisers. So like the Pan American light cruisers that are based off of American hulls. So like the Cleveland and the Ignacio Allende, and then that thing and the Worcester. They all got a lot of their like rear turrets, and I think also forward turrets. A lot of them can now rotate 360 degrees when they couldn't before, and I think that helped the Seattle a little bit because the gun angles on that thing were just terrible before. I haven't played the Seattle since. I got the Worcester and have never played the Seattle since then because not a huge fan of the ship, to be honest. It's not the best ship in the world, to say the least.
I've got you in my sights.
Try and annoy the Shores. Show him what it's like to, or what he's going to expect when he gets the Chapayev at tier 8. Because that's the ship that comes before this in the tech tree. It's... I think it only has 3 turrets and not 4, if I'm remembering correctly. It might have 4, but it doesn't have radar. I know that. Actually, I think it does have 4, and the Bugiani before it only has 3. But also should it's good to shoot that guy because he's capping the A cap, and I don't want that. Gonna actually play the objective. And I guess my fire on the shill over there must have stuck because he's still burning, and I'm still getting damage. Actually, no, that might be a different fire that someone else set. Right, that fire should be permanent on the shores. Probably gonna. I don't know why that shores is just not backing up, because I have been putting in some good sustained fire on him, and bro has just been sitting there the whole time. So that should probably do it for the shores. Yeah, he's gone.
First blood.
Yeah, first blood. Nice. And now I basically just throttle juke as best as I can. Probably actually turn in now, especially if that Bismarck's firing HE at me. The shill I do fear a little bit with his AP, but I think it might be, well, no, right now no one's targeting me, which is nice. I'll take that. So time to zero in on this Bismarck. The one thing that most Russian ships have is very good gun range and just good ballistics in general. Alright, good. Got him right as his heel was going off, so that was good. Might need to repair that steering gear, unfortunately. I'm starting to drift broadside, and that is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, Bismarck's down. Now I get to go for the Irian, which is, I think, just a Chapayev class, or whatever class. I think this is the lead class of the ship. But it's a Pan-Asian version of the ship, if I remember correctly. So that, I believe, gets deep water torpedoes. That's my only worry, is the Massachusetts targeting me, but he completely whiffed his salvo. Like, I even slowed down out of instinct, or not out of reflex, and he's still shot behind me. So yeah, now the plan is to get behind this island because I don't want to deal with Massachusetts secondaries. So hopefully I can get behind before he reloads. Didn't think I was. So just gotta hope his aim is still bad. Oh, of course, the one shell that hits is a Citadel, of course. Well, I lived is the important part. I have a ton of spotting damage also, which is nice. So I'm gonna try and slow down and hope my team can now fill in and deal with the Massachusetts while I hide. And yeah, now we can go. And it's kind of late at this point, but better late than never. Just gonna add on to the finale. Of course, he just insta-locks me. But yeah, no, you're getting out of here. Now, though, time to wrap things up here. This is finally a game that broke my way. Did actually, I think, play the ship more correctly this time, and didn't just completely rush right in. Completely missed that salvo though, but hey. This Nagato is having a bad day. I also assume probably a new player given the firing HE constantly and also the lack of a camo. How did our Graf Zeppelin die? He was getting very aggressive. I guess just trying to engage in a secondary duel. And while I know the Graf Zeppelin has pretty good secondaries, yeah, the Valparaiso has better secondaries. There's not many ships I would want to go toe-to-toe in a secondary duel with against a Valparaiso. Honestly, probably only like the Libertad or the Schlieffen. And even then, I'm still not 100% sure I would win that fight. I mean, the Schlieffen maybe if I can get my torps off, but Yeah, I've said it before. Every time a Valparaiso shows up in a video, that thing is just absurd, and it is incredibly broken. All right, so
I've got you
activate
in my
radar to
sights.
see if we can spot the Shokaku. It's obviously somewhere over there. Probably still running. Doesn't look like he's staying in the same spot. So for now, though, well, I was going to shoot the Brindisi, but he dipped. Oh, now it's there. Brindisi is an interesting ship. It has terrible armor. Just awful armor, but it's pretty fun overall. The Venezia tier 10 is even better, just because it has more guns. But I like the Brindisi. Really, the whole line was pretty fun. Well, that's one way to do Valparaiso, especially in just the pathetic ship that is the Picardy. Is one of the most just like least enjoyable from what I don't have it, but from basically everyone that I've seen online who has had it, it's like just a wet fart of a ship. So I mean, hey, there's a trade right there. All right, Brindisi, don't shoot me. I want to farm the carrier because carriers are fun to shoot at when they're like this. Trying to think of like something, anything else I can say, because right now it's just mop up. I do want to shoot AP at that Brindisi though. It's like he's flown broadside to me, but I'm a little too far away to probably get citadels on him, so it's whatever. But yeah, it is. It's the new year, which is kind of crazy. I still can't believe we're in 2026. It's I still feel like we're like just starting the 2020s. Like COVID just completely messed up my sense of timing of like just the years and stuff, because I feel like before that it was going a lot slower, and then suddenly it's just not anymore. I don't know. But hopefully 2026 goes well. 2025 was kind of for me. But hopefully this year goes a bit better. Certainly this battle went better than the last two. That's for sure. Almost got a Kraken Unleashed. That would have been cool. But I'll take it. So I get sent back to tier 10 as punishment for doing well. So this is anything like the other two tier 10 matches I had. It's not going to go well. Hopefully this Shimakaze actually wakes up and moves forward. Would kind of suck if our destroyer over here is AFK. I think I'm going to hang out around that island for now. Come on, Shima. Press your W key, please. At least we have Valparaiso. He can spot. Oh, there we go. Hey, the Shima's awake. Ooh, that's not good. That's not ideal at all. Let's hope the Yamato gets a bad salvo. I mean, to be honest, could have been worse. It's not good, but could have been worse. All right. I'm now luckily behind the cover of an island. Let's see if I can get a fire on this Yamato. Or I just shatter every single shell. Okay, there's La Pampa. Do kind of want to get some shots off him.
I've got you in my sights.
Might not have needed to use the radar there, but well, I'll keep him spotted with my radar at least. And I don't think that gets a heal, so it's good that we're doing well at the moment. Does that get a heal? Oh, it does. Never mind. Did not realize it got a heal. Okay. Now, the Napoli is also not ideal. Luckily, I'm out of his secondary range, but the primaries can still certainly hurt. But at this point, I'm far enough away. Because you should be able to tank more than that. Unless you got hit by La Pampa Torps, then maybe not. But like, how are you not activating your heal again? Like, I don't understand. Oh, looks like he's got his heal up now. Okay, there we go. Oh, I might get this La Pampa. Hey, there we go. That's clutch, actually. Alright. Let's move up to this island over here. Hopefully I don't run into La Pampa torps over here. Of course. Of course. Assuming the Yamato's the one that's targeting me. I would think. Don't know for sure, but there aren't too many other ships over here. It looks like our team actually did go down the middle. That should be... not sure if that's going to work out for them or not, but... I mean, right now it seems like we're doing okay. We got rid of both their destroyers, which is nice. Good torpedo run on the Lepanto. At this point, he's kind of too far away for me to really do much to him, so I don't think my shells are going to land. So, time to go push towards the middle. Yeah, I think this way is the way to go at the moment. It's really just the Napoli that worries me. I don't know if he is trying to go up that way or go back that way. I would assume go back so he can rendezvous with the rest of his team, but you never know. I just don't want to be sitting broadside to him because it's got 254mm guns. Big guns that do good damage. Not to mention the secondaries, but right now it's just trying to chase the Yamato down so I can rain some fire on him. And even then, looks like we might be starting to steamroll here a little bit. Just kind of spawning the uneventful side from the looks of things. Or the uneventful flank. That should be good enough. I'm just getting all shatters at this point. Oh, there he is. Yep. I knew you were going to be... Well, I didn't know for sure, but I had a feeling you were going to be over there. So... Nope. You don't get to hide in your smoke, Napoli. I shouldn't really be turning into you because your secondaries. Ouch. That was probably the Minnesota. Not fun. Of course. Why did you have to go after me, Minnesota? I wasn't even shooting at you. Alright, well... I had a lot of health a minute ago. Not anymore. I don't know why the Minnesota's not shooting at me now, though.
Verify range to target. One ping only.
Well, luckily Minnesota's down. Hawaii's probably going to get me here in a sec. I should go dark, but it's not really going to do anything because I don't have a heal or anything like that, so... It's just whatever at this point. Actually, the Yamato's probably going to get me now. But can I... Is Yamato going to miss? Oh, he did! Let's go. Well, I'm trying, Kaga. I'm trying to get this away. I might get him. Yes, it did. Cool. Oh, wow, and actually got spotted as well. I got the Napoli. Nice. I'm still alive for the moment, somehow. Team didn't do super well over on the other flank, unfortunately, so this is not a guaranteed victory at the moment. But I think I should be okay for now, hopefully. That iron might be over there. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that. That sucks. Yeah, okay. So it has to have been the ire over here. Somewhere over here spotting me while he was unspotted. Dang. Well, I do think we're going to pull this out. pull the victory out, thankfully. So that was the Chapayev. As you can see, it's not a bad ship when I'm not completely overextending and putting myself in poor situations. It's also not bad when it's not going up against tier 10s that I can't pen because I don't have IFHE loaded. It's, you know, it's a ship that when you can play to its strengths, it works. It can work, especially with the radar. It's really good at dealing with destroyers with that radar, since having something with that level of spotting distance without, you know, any downsides is really strong. I know the tier 10 in this line, the Alexander Nevsky, is ridiculous because you can bump the radar time up to, I think, about a minute, essentially. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, for this ship, it's fine. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. I'm just not the best when it comes to playing with light cruisers. As you can see, this was definitely not my best play session, I should say. But overall, it's one where you can still do well, even if you're not in the most advantageous of situations. So that'll do it for this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Would love some engagement down in the comments. Would love some recommendations on what ships I should play next. I might go for a destroyer next, not quite sure, but that'll be for next time. So thank you very much for watching.